Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Brother Marines. Brother Marines. Brother Marines. We have returned to your television screens, to your monitors, to your tablets, to your smartphones, projectors, and or gelatinous cubes and or fields of which are capable of retaining the visual image of this stream. I, Slathe the Space Marine, have returned to you at the turn of the tide. We're back again today, on this day, today, Thursday, the day of which it is that we've returned. Regardless if you're watching this live or if you're watching it on the VOD, whatever day it is the day that we have returned. And on this day, today, Thursday, this will be the day that we will return to Diablo 2. Because that's apparently the bender that I'm on right now. Diablo 2. This is clearly a Diablo 2 channel now. For now, until it's whatever it becomes after that. We're on a Diablo 2 channel now. This just means that we're in, right? People know that I like Diablo 2 and that I'll play it on the channel. So suddenly they're like, I like this channel. He plays Diablo 2. He plays a bunch of other games too. Yeah, but he plays Diablo 2, so like, we're like practically bros. Oh shit, I'm in the way of this. We got this. We got this. So, I wanted to continue the adventure with the Necromancer, which I just shoved over all the magic find gear on. And I was curious as to what kind of positive rewards could be reaped from doing that. One thing I'm thinking, though, is that some of the equipment isn't quite 100. Where if I had, like, one more Larzik socket quest, I could at least put, like, a diamond or something in the shield. But I think what I'm wanting to do, if I'm thinking of this right, I want to do Night Mandarial runs with the Necromancer wearing the full Magic Find gear. I think that's going to be what I'm going to want. If I can pull this off without dying. And that's the real trick, isn't it? That's going to be the real trick. Why can't I use this? Not enough dex. How much dex do I have? Do I need 7 dex? Hey, how's it going, Graham? Well, I would need 7 dex. And then that would get my magic find way up there. And then, wait a minute. Let's swap this up.
I'll put that to good use.
So, he's going to be equipped with some more magic find. Just so I can try to... And am I going to be able to survive this? Let's see. Those resistances are not pretty. By any means. So, what I'm going to check here... I'm going to go over to Charms. Charms the Necromancer. Quite charming. And I'm just going to go see if there's anything on here. Let's see, let's check the small ones first. 6% chance of magic find. I will add that. Poison resist plus 6%. I will hold on to that. Let's just check out for the ones that have resistances. Fire resist plus 8. Plus 2 strength. Was this one dex? No. Plus 2 to dex. Plus 8 to mana. If I could do that, can I get 5 more dex somehow, please? So 1 to strength. Maximum stamina. Strength. Strength. Lightning resist plus 12. Okay, that's still... Oh, it's still on a bigger charm, though. 5 to dex! Okay, so I could put that on. And let me just check for anything else here that would be good with resistances. Fire resist plus 20. I'm gonna pull this out just in case. Alright. This is going to be crazy if I can get this to work. I might have to pull off some charms. I'm going to have to replace pull and pull here. Pull and push. 16 to life. $15 to life and 7 defense. I'm going to get rid of that and give myself the fire resist. 26 to life. 16 to life. I'll get rid of the 16 to life. 11 to life and 20 mana. I'll get rid of that. I'll give myself the dex and lightning resist. And then the 2 more dex. So that's going to be just enough to be able to put this on. And then that's where this is going to really start turning around. Okay, what else do we got here? 5% magic find. 6% magic find. Alright, cold resist. What's this? Fire resist. What are these? 12 to life. I'll take the 12 to life off to give myself some more poison resist. And then 14 to life and lightning damage. What's the fire resist now? 50. That should probably be good. So now, my magic find should be at 375% magic find. I think we're probably getting good, right? But this is going to be on Nightmare, so I am going to have to be incredibly careful. So, like, a lot of carefulness is going to be important here. This is Nightmare, though, so... Is Nightmare Cows gonna have good items? I don't know. Let's try to just get some summons first. Let's, like, let's warm this up. Oh, that was the wrong spell. Oh, that's because I don't have it. Okay. I don't have Decrepify because I don't have the wand. That makes sense. How many skeletons can I have? 9. Ancient tunnels. Oh, there's a nightmare thing. There's a hell thing. Or whatever it's called. It's one of those things. You all know the thing. I can get 8 monsters with this. Okay, that should be good. Now let me take this here. And let's find Andariel. Carefully. Whoa. I'm not getting close to that. I don't know what's in there. Do I have keys? No. Like, I have an Amn room now. Wow, I guess I've achieved the rune grind. There we go. Rune achieved. Five to 8 cold damage. I don't need that. I'm getting out of there. I don't want to go anywhere near those spiders. I don't trust it. Okay, where's all these revives? Get these guys in here. I'm gonna put my character to walk, so that way I keep my defense. And so that way I don't run into some place too quickly. I'm going to travel slowly on purpose to keep my character safe. It's a bone shield. Is it ethereal or is it socketed? What do you think? Put your guesses in the chat. Is that bone shield right there? Is this ethereal or is it socketed? We don't even have to worry on if it's even a good amount of sockets, but what do we think? It's not ethereal. 2 socketed. Get that shit out of there. Let's just see. Where are we? Oh, this is where we're going. Alright. Catacombs level 3. Now let's see if I can navigate level 3 until we find Andariel's level 4, and then get the fuck out of here. Whoa, zombies. I'm not used to not having to cripify actually now. I'm now more used to that almost being the standard. Do I have any skill points? No. I'd look at this. Decrypify is several levels in.
It's locked.
Alright, let's find it. Is there something in there? There it is. That's how you get it to show itself. Bone Wall, like, the monsters hate it. They really hate Bone Wall, and it pisses them off. I don't know why. It pisses them off, and it makes them come want to kill you. I love it. It's practically like a trolling the monsters spell. And it's just kind of beautiful. Berserkers. Do I even need more berserkers? How many barbarians am I making? How many level 3 barbarians am I making? I really think I should maybe make like a freeze game and just give away a bunch of stuff. Low level free. I could get rid of a bunch of doubles of set items that I have. That could be useful. I suppose one way I could get rid of some of these is if I equip or level up more or new characters or the mules themselves, so that way the mules are able to wear some of the equipment that they're carrying. Even possibly up to, and not exclusively limited to, getting a cube or getting them up to the Larzik quest to be able to socket an item. Makes sense to me. I don't know. There we go. Found it. We just need to go back around this corner here.
I need a key.
There's gonna be some asshole up here. Okay, this is where things might get a little bit tricky. Hey, what's up, Mickey? This is a magic find run on Endariel, on Nightmare. So I've got some runes to try to bring some of my stuff up, but I am going full magic find at the moment with a total of 375. I'm gonna see if I can do. Hopefully, if I can do Endariel runs safely on Nightmare. As long as I let my army do all the talking, and I make my character do a walking, so that my defense stat doesn't drop. This should, let me just be very careful and legal about this. Let me just be really careful and legal about this. Should increase my survivability rate of doing this. It will make the runs slower and safer, and considering that dying would be an inconsistency I would not like to have, I will keep them consistent. Consistently not dead. Where's Endariel? There she is. Run number one. Run number one. Let's try to save some face here, boys. Come on. That was run number one. That was just the first run. That was just the first run. Come on. Come on. It was just the first one. I'm kind of tempted to bring a character, to try to rush a character up to Larzik. So at least I could put, like, a perfect diamond into this Sigan shield. It wouldn't be much. It wouldn't be much, but it would help. Right? With the going to Nightmare and doing some Nightmare magic finding. It wouldn't be a lot, but it would be, what, 18, I think? Or 19? However much resistance it gives you. And let's just look at what I got here with my inventory full of fucking charms here. I got lucky charms here. They're magically delicious. And with all of that and with my equipment, my resistances on this half here, the fire resistance, 50%. Okay. 27% cold. You do better. In the negatives on the lightning and the poison. Not good. So, if I was able to add 1 perfect diamond to this shield, that would bring it up to tolerably acceptable levels of resistance in Nightmare with this setup. You can get the antidote potions. Fuck, why didn't I think of that? You're right, because you can. I mean, I could just before I go and defeat Andariel, just leave, come back in here, and then drink a bunch of these, and then let's see, what's my resistance at? 43%. Okay, and then I guess I don't know. There's probably not going to be a lot of lightning to have to deal with in this, so maybe this. I still want that perfect diamond though. What do you think would be the fastest character to get through the game up to Larzik? Is it just going to be another Holy Fire Paladin? Is it going to be just another Holy Fire Paladin to get through the game quickly? What would be the quickest way to get a completed Larzik quest, do you think? If I already have all the equipment, and I can just create a character and just plug them into things, like one after another, what do you think would be the fastest? Fire Druid with Leaf. See, this was Jules' brother for the while. It was Jules and Runes. Right? One does gems, the other one does runes. So this is my runes mule. Which I got up to getting a cube, so that way there would be a cube to upgrade runes, right? Should I roll the dice? Do I want to roll the dice here and send Runes on an adventure all the way up to Act 5, so that way Runes can get the Larzik quest and be able to upgrade the armor on the Necromancer, or the shield on the Necromancer? Should I bring my Runes mule? He's a summoning druid. He's a summoning druid. That might not work then. Then again, what's the difference between this? What does this character do? What the hell? What the fuck are you? Or there's this, a character that I probably had no idea what I was doing with. Hold on. I've heard stories about the assassin. I never really liked playing as the assassin. I never thought that the class was very good. Didn't have fun playing. But let's see. What do I have on here? I've got 2 Nagels and Arctic set with a rare helmet and a rare amulet. And level what? 11. And I've got 5 extra stat points. What are my skills? I have chosen 2 skills. I don't even know what these are. Fire Blast and Shock Web. What do I want? Am I wanting to get Death Sentry? Is that the story? I have no idea how to play as an assassin. I know they're broken, but I don't know really exactly how to do it myself. I don't know the story sort of thing. 32. All this is kind of either high level or just on this character for no reason. I don't really get it. What do we got here? Mage Fist. I don't know. I don't think I want to play as an assassin. Even now. At least you don't have to go through Minions of Destruction and Bale to get to Larzik. That's true. That's true. Well, what if... could I get through the game Okay, here's a character that I'm wanting to level up, but I'm struggling with. I want to level up a sorceress. I have no idea what I'm doing, because this is a lot, like... when I played this game, I pretty much just played as the Necromancer back in the day. I was just like, he's the coolest. I don't really like any, oh, you're playing a sorceress, that's cool. I'm gonna play as a Necromancer. I think one time I was like, that's when I came up with the, I'm gonna do the Vengeance and Conviction Paladin. My friend was like, yeah, I'm just like, no, don't do it. Don't do it! You have so much to live for! Okay, so what do we have here? Anything... Cathans. So I'm getting tons of resistances, right? So resistances are really big here on this character. But this character is where in the game? Up to Bale. Alright. Wait. Find Neelathok in the halls of Yogurt. And stop the siege by killing Shank the Overseer. Okay, well, I should have a mercenary, right? Where the hell's my mercenary? I am Qualkek. I am the guardian of this place. You are welcome here, Captain Kirk. I don't know why it's in Star Trek Alien. We got life, lightning resist. At one point I'm gonna need to like pool up all of the charms and then be able to kind of filter out the cream of the crop. Yeah. So that way, I mean, this is my real resistance shield. It's just a 3-socketed perfect diamond shield. But if I'm wanting to use the magic find set that I have right now to get my maximum magic find, I need that Sigyn shield. One, because I need a few items of Sigyn's, but the second reason is, I guess it gives me +1 skills, so that's also keeping up my efficiency of being able to defeat, like, there has to be some middle ground, right? And I'm not sure if maybe I could just take off one of the other pieces of equipment and replace it with a different piece of Sigyn's, and then give that shield, and we could test that out. But every other piece, as far as I have it right now, is a magic find equipment, so if I remove something, it's removing that magic find total. It's really a bitch balancing this out, which, as I've discovered recently. So, let's see. Yeah, so this is the Necromancer's gear right now. Okay, so I can get the Larzik quest with this character, if I'm understanding. And then just log out, log back in. Saigons? Is it Saigons? So I'd only ever heard it between me and my friend back in the day, and at that time he had pronounced it as Sigyn's. So I've just always known it as that. But if it's pronounced Saigons, if that's the official canonical way, you know, they say Saigon set at some point, you know, in the established canonical lore, I can adapt. It's not that big of a problem. But yeah, thanks for the heads up. But here we go. See, one of the things that is kind of an issue right here is I really need to level up this character so that way I can put Insight on, because I leveled up Nova, and I kind of feel like a bit of a dope. Like, I'm not allergic to using mana potions, but I leveled up Nova, and I don't really have the mana to kind of support spamming it a lot. So I really need to just somehow power out 7 more, or what level's the Mercenary? It's level 18. So I need to get the Mercenary up 9 more levels to be able to put an Insight staff on him. or whatever, right? And
I need mana.
so then I can just start spamming the shit out of all my stuff. And I'm not sure if this is going to be a productive area or unproductive area.
Not enough mana.
I hope it works. Because then also I'll be able to use teleport better, right? Cathans is terrible. Yeah. I don't have a spirit sword yet, and my only spirit shield is a paladin shield. I don't have a 4-socketed shield for any class. So making spirit is a little bit of a challenge for me at the moment. Like, getting those runes are surprisingly all very, like, low runes. It's not even, like, a difficult one to really get to. Getting the runes or fusing up to that should be pretty easy to be able to get the spirit runes from when I made one. And yeah, so I don't know. I don't have the sockets for it. I've not enough minerals. Use stealth armor? I have a stealth on another character. Why am I using this? You know, when I break down what my character does, the only reason I'm using the Cathan set right now is for the regenerate mana, the resistances, and then hold up, that it gives me +1 to fire skills. Now, you're noticing that I'm using Nova, and my only fire skill is Warmth, giving me Warmth level 2. So, excuse me, it's giving me Warmth level 2. It's clearly still worth wearing. Fuck my life. Yeah, my equipment's trash. Yeah, I see it. The Cathan's rings aren't bad if you have like a little bit of that going on. That works nice. I like that. But so far, this set, I don't know. This set only offers like half a whelm. You know, like you didn't even get like a full whelm, but you know, so you're definitely underwhelmed. But, you know, you got like a half whelm, right? Like the regulation amount of whelm from the Cathan set. Spirit Rhyme Shield. What runes do I need for some of these? What runes do I need? We could go check runes. I could go check on runes and see what I've got in the oven, sort of thing. Because he's like the keeper of the runes. Oh, jeez, that poison damage. Get him, guy. Poke him with your stick. All right. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Let's go heal.
Good afternoon.
Let's get potions, some of these. And then what's bugging me about this is that this is taking me way too damn long. Oh wait, it's a portal. Make a Javazon to farm nightmare cows. And couldn't I farm nightmare cows with the Necromancer the same way I was about to farm Andariel. Getting into Tristram and clearing out Tristram, in theory, should be easier than trying to get my way to Andariel, right?
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Okay, so I went past him. Hero music, let's go.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
Alright. Because I can't really think of any items that I have that I might be passing around. Like, what are we going to call these? Village bikes? Village goats? Everyone said a fuck? Right? Like, the equipment that I'm going to be using here is going to be, I don't know, I'm going to call it legacy equipment that I'm going to be passing around to making new characters and stuff, right? Until I get something better. Of course, until I get something better. Cow's goods for 4 sockets. Okay, well, I could take a look at it. And it's going to be a one-handed sword, right? Village mules. You know, the only character that I actually got far into the game that is a mule is Jules. Jules the Mule. And Jules the Mule is my fire paladin that I beat normal with. That is he's my mule for my gems and jewels. And I was like, you know what? Fire Paladin's fun. This is good. You were there, I think, weren't you? Weren't you there for that? Somebody was there. I know somebody was there. In, like, you know, at least in my mind. Somebody was... Okay, so what am I going for here? Take off the shield. Socket it. And then do a little bit of character shuffling here for a second. So that way, you can get everything just kind of just right. So let's see. And I guess I could do the terror zones, right? Alright, so, socketed shield. Let's put that right there. And he doesn't have a diamond or anything, right? And I'm guessing there isn't going to be... There's not going to be a single rune that's going to be better than putting in a diamond. For the purposes of strictly for resistance. Right? That's not going to exist. Okay. So let's go to Eris. Had to cheat on Lister? What?
Afternoon. You're an even greater warrior than I expected.
I don't even realize I did anything. What did I do? I cheated in the game somehow.
What do you need?
Alright. So it's gonna just give me a single socket, right? It does say sockets. So does it only ever really just give you one? Alright. It's got a single socket in it. Let's put that there. Now, let's go to Jules. Jules, we need your services here for a minute here, buddy. So, what do we got? We're gonna have... diamonds. Fire Pellet was so slow you cheated on Lister by taking him out of the throne room. Fuck yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay. I get what you're talking about now. Lister. For some reason, I thought that that guy right there was named Lister for a second. I'm forgetting all the characters' names. Yeah, I remember. When I like, led him out of the courtroom and then, like, walked around and pretty much, like, flipped him off and then ran back in and Bale was like, "Ah, good job. Come on in. Come on." And then it was like, "All right, Bale. How are you feeling?" And he was like, "I'm doing pretty good. What are you going to do? You going to hit me with that sword? I'm going to hit you with this sword. You better not hit me really fast. I'm going to hit you really fast with this sword. You don't have a lot of fire damage attached to that sword, do you?" "Fuck yeah, I do." "All right. Destroyer." And that's how the story was told. So what do I have here? If I were to strip things down here, 8 to life, lightning resist, 7 to life, lightning resist, defense, 10 to life, fire resist, 3 to mana. Sure, I'll take lightning resist. What's this one? 1 to 2 fire damage? No. 7 to life, 7 to life. Poison resist 11. Okay. Now where's the shield? There it is. So let's put a diamond or something, right? No, maybe I should give it a perfect skull so it's got thorns 20. Wouldn't that be really good for the magic find on my Necromancer to give him thorns 20? Okay, what do we have here? What's this? 9 to life. Okay, mana, cold resist. Nah. All resistances plus 9, and then some thorns too. Cold resist 13. Stamina. Oh, I always need stamina on my shields. Yeah, I'm thinking the diamond. All resistances plus 19. It's gonna raise the level of the Saigon's shield. Why'd you have to say it like that, man? Why'd you have to bring so much attention that you were saying it that way now? Come on. Come on, man. Some dignity. Alright. Now let's go over to here again. Because I noticed there was some charms here. And I'm wondering if I could get, like, that perfect brew of small charms and, like, replace a bunch of the other ones. And then I could kind of bounce those around back and forth on these guys, right? So, what do we have? Lightning resist plus 4. Hold on that one. 8 life. 6 life. At least it's better than... Okay. Now, can I make that perfect witch's brew here? So let's go to... back here. I was like, where's my shield, man? Alright. Witch's brew, witch's brew. That's looking pretty good. My fire resistance is even looking nice. I mean, look at that. Nice. $60 nice. Alright. So we got some defense there. Time to find a Soj. That's right. That's right. That's right. That is the goal. And so that way I can get that maximum build and then hopefully get this to pay off. So let's see. What do we have here? 26 to life. Fire resist 20. 9 to life and 7 pointers and resist. I need the dex. 26 to life. Can I beat 26 to life with 3 of these? $12 to life. $10 to life. And then, okay, what's the last one? Alright. So that would be 28. So right there. Or that's already 2 better with those 2. 8 to life. There we go. So now it's 4 better. 7 to life and 1 defense. Lightning resist. 8 to life plus the maximum damage and attack. Well, the others don't really help me. But that is better right there. So now I've created my own Grand Charm, effectively. That's better. Give me this. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Now what do we have here? 18 to life. 18 to life. So I've got 7 to life. Got 7 and 8, so that's going to be 15 with plus 1 defense. What else do we have? Magic Find, Magic Find. Plus 1 strength and cold resist. Lightning resist, okay, plus 12. Which is what I'm really getting from that, right? Here's lightning resist plus 6. Fire resist plus 4. Lightning resist plus 9. And then what was add 1 to, or 2 to 4 cold damage? Well, I don't really want that. So I'll do this, and then get more. So it's 12 to 15. I've increased my lightning resist. And what do we have here? Okay, 5 dex. I need that. Poison resist 7 and 9 to life. Didn't I have one here that was poison resist? 11. Okay, I'll keep that. It's a little blend of stuff. 14 to life, and 1 to 9 lightning damage. So I don't think I can beat 14 right now, right? Oh, wait, 8 to life, 7, so it's 15 and defense. Fire resist 20. Yeah, so I think that's probably as optimized as I'm gonna get with what I have here. And then what do we have? There we go. So everything's at least above 0. Right? Step 1. Everything's at least above 0. I think that everyone can be satisfied with that. So now, let's just go quickly, just raise some soldiers easy. And then I want them to come to me, just do this. Wow, that felt good. It's been a while since I've run up and hit something. I'm a Necromancer with a sword. I'm everything I wanted to play as in this game right now. I have an army, I've got a sword, I hit things, I've got a skull helmet. Okay, wait a minute. I guess it's a faceplate, but close enough. This is probably how I wanted to play Diablo 2. I'm hitting things, I'm reviving things. This is great. This is great. I'm having a great time. I hope you are too. What do we got here? 8, 9? It's 9, right? Okay. Golden mask, yeah. It is what it is. I've got what I've got. I am on the quest of trying to find a better life in this game. So we can't all just wake up and just have immortal kings. Alright, Andariel Run 2. Now that we can finally start this. Alright, I'm gonna get Bone Wall up. Fuck, of course. You believe? Alright, the power of belief. We will use the power of make-believe. I believe! A Nagel, at least. I've got a bunch of Nagels. And what I read is that Andariel on Nightmare is supposed to have something about her that she has a high rate of dropping unique rings, is what it said. So if that's true, there are a bunch of different unique rings in the game, but at the same time, there is also only so many. And there's something about how this is also the point in the game when Sojas become available. Next you're gonna be like, don't say it that way, say them soy. Like you're Swedish. The J in Jordan sounds like a Y. It's a soy. It's a stone of Jordan. Come on, Slathe. Don't you know anything about the stone of Jordan? Gotta love the stone of Jordan. Soj, right? Soj, Doge. It's the Doge Soj. We want to get those. We want to get the. Oh, how do I work dub into this? Dub Soj. Dobe Soj. The Dobe Soj. That's right. Dobe Soj. Sure, it doesn't really work, but we're going with it. Let's blast some of this shit. I feel like putting Bone Wall is like putting the Millennium Falcon in the new Star Wars movies. It's like, they hate that shit! Alright, I'll just sit here for a second. Get nice and cozy. Now, the Bone Wall might also slow down a little bit of the progress, but it does also slow down the death progress, too. Which makes it kind of nice. It's like, oh, you've got a bunch of sitting there? Well, you guys are going to have to wait your turn, while my guys gang up and beat on you. You know. The right way, right? Like, look at that. There we go. Is that, fully covered here. Let's get a new batch of monsters here. Isn't that just prime? I can work with that. There we go. Let's put the bones in there and then throw the golem with it. The sauna. It's the bone sauna. Not enough mana for my bone sauna. I'm wondering if it's going to be worth it to make a golem out of a aura rune word. Like, probably a lower one, considering how most of the ones that I'm wanting seem like they're really high level. I'm guessing that it would become making a iron golem out of an insight polearm. Just being realistic, right? Yeah, that's right, Nikki. I make up my own spells. Bone Sauna. That's the first one. But when I get some more, I'll let you know. What's this guy's deal? Stone Skin and Fire Enchanted. Got it. Alright, let's curse him, and then you guys blast him. Alright, I'll blast him. I'll use my Ghostbusters gun. Slathe, that was the Ninja Turtles theme. It's whatever theme I want it to be. What do we got here? I'm interested. I'm at least interested. I want to know what it is. I don't know, I like finding unique weapons. What do we got? Life stolen per hit, mana stolen per hit, enhanced damage, all resistances plus 5. So at very least, this golem's gonna have a little bit of life steal, kind of like a flesh golem. Not much, but hopefully enough to kind of keep him alive. Maybe. You know what? You know, like that kind of like maybe that little 5% will be enough damage to keep that golem alive. I mean, probably not. But maybe. Remember, we're working on the world of imagination this evening. We're using the power of belief, manifesting things into reality. Okay, what are we looking at here? Probably this way. Get the bone wall up and control their waves. Conceive, believe, achieve. Brought to you by horseshit.com.
I need a key.
Horseshit.com. I can see it. I can see it too, right? Right? Like it would be like the Porky Pig thing, like the circle that it comes out of, right? And then it would be a horse, and it's the horse's ass, like a cartoon horse, and it goes up to the thing, and then that's when it does the horseshit.com, and it has the label over it, and then that's when the horse just takes a shit. There you go. There you go. Somebody's gonna go, hey, that's a pretty good idea. Let's do it. And they're gonna take it, and that's fine. That should be out there. That should exist. That's for the people. That's Slathe, you're beginning to sound like a communist. This is people's joke. People's humor. Everyone must laugh. Alright, okay. Welcome to the comedy stylings of Slathe the Space Marine. Okay, what do we have now? We got demons. We got demons! Well, that's an undead. He's not actually a demon. Does the Paladin's Sanctuary aura hurt a Necromancer's summons in PvP? Is a Necromancer's skeletons harmed by Sanctuary because they are undead? Do Necromancer skeletons count as undead? Is this an interesting question, or do Necromancer skeletons count as undead as per the game's rules? So if a monster is strong against undead somehow, would that monster then be strong against the summons due to the nature of being undead? Welcome to Slathe the Space Marine's Diablo 2 Philosophy Course, Session 101. Hi, I'm Slathe the Space Marine. Do you have deep questions about Diablo 2 that no one really asked or really bothered to know? Well, this is the course for you, where we will teach you how to ask mundane and completely benign questions that have absolutely real no benefit in getting an answer to. Perhaps. Unless they're talking about PvP, but at that point, I don't know. Now we're just talking about frat boys that are knocking each other's out. That moment when you just realized you said each other's in a really weird way. What do we got? Let's blast these guys with some enhanced damage. What's the magic find at again? And I'm not leveled up yet, right? 375. Meaning that this should Well, let's just start using some corpse explosion, because these guys are getting irritating. Just clear the battlefield of all of their trooper ammunition. Alright. Wait, over here? Alright. This is gonna have to be good enough. Bye, Golem. Oh no, the Golem lived. Look at that. The Golem lived. Golem lives! What do we get? Alright. I'm not going to press the button yet. What are we thinking? Is it going to be all yellows? Or is there going to be... And I'm just going to leave this as all yellows? Or is it going to be blue, a mix of yellows and blues? Or is there going to be like a mix, maybe there's going to be like a set or a unique? What are we thinking? I didn't hear a ring drop. Soj?
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Let's take a look. What do we got? Sanders Riprap. Do I have these? Do I have... I've got the 3-piece Necromancer set, but I don't think I've got... I'll save that. Why can't I? Motherfucker. I'm gonna throw that on the ground. Lightning damage? No, thank you. What's this? It's the Holy Fire Sword again! Awesome. And then that's gonna be a Melbregas. And then that's gonna be... Okay. Now, what do I want to save here? Because what do I have in here again? Boots, a gem. What's this?
Carry anymore.
Do I even want to save any of that? That's trash. Probably this. I could at least sell it, right? But yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do like an item giveaway game where I just like put a bunch of stuff and just drop a bunch of crap. Go find some like low-level people and give them some shit. Sanders. I know I've got some of that somewhere else, but I don't know. I don't know what that set does. So I don't know if it's good or if it's trash. I couldn't even tell you.
I can't carry anymore.
But some little items and stuff could be helpful for people. I'm sure that this, if you're doing like a first run, you have nothing else, and if you had one of these, that could make like that right there could be a big difference in being able to actually find some stuff. A shield with magic find, which I want to say is usually the exception to the rule. Because you can't get it from the gems, usually. There's probably some Magic Find ones that I'm totally overlooking. But it seems like it's always the... It's the odd one out. Okay. And Magic Find isn't going to help on Countess, right? Except for on the champions along the way. So, let's see. Not a cheeky Gull Dagger or Alibaba on Switch? I'm using Alibaba as my main right now. I'm not even using it as... I'm not even using my wand anymore. I just put it away. I'm just holding Alibaba. And if I want to, I'll go... I went up to a Fallen Shaman. I was just like, fuck you, Fallen Shaman, and I hit something. And it was good. I hit it, and it died. There we go. Alibaba, right there. What am I looking at, right? It was 375, right? 375. So got the resistances up, respectably. My health, I think, is a bit down, I think, and my defense is definitely down. And then, do I have stat points? No. Do I have skill points? No. Alright. Oh, I didn't... You know what? That's right. I didn't check something. So first off... Spirit. I'm gonna... Wait. Shouldn't he have had that? I don't know why I would have taken that off. Okay, so I have one, but it's a paladin only one, because I don't have a 4-socketed shield. But Tal, Thul, Ort, Am is really easy to get. Which, that shouldn't be a problem at all. Let's see, like, wasn't there... Look, there's Tal right there. Tal, so then Thul, Ort, Am. That should be easy to get. Let's see. Wait, no. Runes. You gotta grind for the sword unless you use another Larzik. Well, it doesn't... Like, if I found a 3-socketed sword, am I able to use the Larzik quest to add another socket? Because, I don't know, it seems like it's just adding one socket to things. So that seems like that could end up as a disaster. If, you know, aiming for high hopes and not getting high nopes. What am I on here again for? I'm on runes for... Oh, a reason. Okay. Tier. Alright. It was Tal, Thul, Ort, Am, right? Tal, Thul, Ort, and Am. So I've got the runes for it. White sword can roll max sockets 4, broadsword of crystal sword. White base, found nightmare cows. Okay. So we're kind of going back and forth here. I've got to pick a direction. So, yeah, at the moment I've only been able to find 3-socketed shields. I do have some stuff over on the sockets character. Let's just go check sockets' inventory just to make sure that I'm not forgetting about something that I could be using.
Good day.
Okay, we got a 3-socketed shield. 4-socketed greatsword, but that's two-handed. Three-socket. 4-socket, but two-handed. What, you got it wrong. What's wrong? What happened?
Good day.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, man. I mean, we probably weren't going to do that anyway, but like... Normal cows, white base, crystal broad, or long sword make 4 sockets. Normal cows. So I just need to do normal cows. So if I went back with this character right now, or this high-level magic find character, and then went back to normal cows, then that would give me the chance of getting a 4-socketed sword. But what about the 4-socketed shield? That's the 4-socketed shield is the real winner, and it needs to be a one-handed sword too, right? Crystal sword would work. That is a one-handed sword. So, and it also doesn't the crystal sword also ignore defense? Just normally, isn't that? It attacks really fast and it ignores the defense, right? I think I remember that. That sounds right. But the 4-socketed shield. We want the spirit shield. Spirit sword if a caster item. Right. But having both sword and shield would probably be good on most, if not every character in the game. You could build, like, let's just say, just go with me on this one. You could build a bowless, javelinless, spearless Amazon with a sword and shield with 2 spirits, and then use certain skills and then get the big bonus and all that, and it would probably work. That's completely ludicrous, but it would probably work, right? You could probably just give yourself super dodge and all this stuff. And everybody would want 2 spirits, sword and shield. I'm crazy. I'm loco. Alright, so... yeah, maybe if that's gonna be the way to get the sword, let's try it. Let's do it. Let's go to normal. Normal cows. Spirit sword. Yeah. That probably would be good. Yeah, the runes used for it are... it's kind of... can drop 4-socketed minimum. So I should I do this on Nightmare or normal? I need to get some consensus here. I'm getting kind of like, all right, crew. Listen here. Listen up. All right, everyone take a knee. We need to go one direction or the other, so we need to make sure that we're going to the right one. Are we going to Nightmare or are we going to normal? Normal, everything's going to be so stupidly easy, I feel like it's not going to drop anything. Nightmare, I feel like is going to give nice stuff at the moment. Normal, is that like a fusion? Normal swords will Larzik for 4 sockets. It's normal cows with Larzik quests for 4 sockets. Nightmare drops 4-socketed swords. All right. Okay. Nightmare drops 4-socketed swords. So that way I don't have to do a Larzik quest, and I can just have it drop for me. Nightmare sounds like the place that I want to go. That's what I'm going with. Now, second question. Where do I get 4-socketed shields that aren't paladin only? Where... I've already wasted a socket quest. I've already... Just this evening, I did one on my sorceress so I could put a perfect diamond in this Saigon set. Saigons. Saigons. I've learned the errors of my ways. Saigons. That's gonna be the running joke for the rest of the stream now. Alright. So... Alright, so I'm going to Nightmare. So I need to go to Hell, though. Is it Hell Cows? Is it Hell Cows? Speaking like an Englishman? Most of my day is spent... That's not working, is spent with Brit-Bong fucking T-blood Englishmen. So... You know, that's probably... That probably makes a lot of sense. That's probably... You know, that's fine. Nightmare Cows. So Nightmare Cows until we get some Spirit Swords is kind of... Is this the consensus I'm getting up? So... And then if I make a bunch of Spirit Swords... You know, here's a crazy thought I was thinking of. So... We choose the Act 2 Mercenary because he's the polearm one. And because there's some good polearm rune aura words. I worded that right. Yeah, aura rune words. And because he has an aura. So he makes a super paladin little mini pet mercenary guy. Right. But aren't there other very good aura rune words that you could put into a one-handed weapon, possibly, and then give to both hands of an Act 5 barbarian mercenary, who could then wear an armor and a helmet that also give an aura rune word aura? So now you could have 4 auras on an Act 5 barbarian mercenary. Am I misinterpreting something here? Am I misinterpreting? Hell Act 1 will drop a monarch? Okay, so... The Aura 1000? Yeah. I am here to help you, Prince Aaron. I am here to help you and save your brother from the evil wizard Lazarus. We must get to the bottom of the chapel. Get to the chapel! We're going. I am the Aura 1000. I have come back in time to stop Diablo and to stop everything from here on. We are going now. I am made out of liquid mana. I am made out of liquid mana. I am a learning type of magic. I am going to go down there and I am going to ram my fist up Diablo's ass. Let's go, Prince Aaron. Alright. Or Aiden. Whatever your name is. Let's go. You're not as important. I'm the main character of this now. Let's go. This is Diablo with Arnold in it. And I'm going to go down there. And I'm going to punch this guy. And you are a Skeleton King. You are a skeleton punk. And I'd punch him in the dick. And he would lose his boner. And then I'd punch him again. And I'd take his crown. And I'd be like, I am the king of the skeletons. And the skeletons would help me. And we would go down into the depths of the catacombs. And then we'd go down into hell. And we'd do the little puzzle. And then we'd find Diablo. And Diablo would be there. And he'd be like, I'm Diablo. And I'm here. And I'm waiting for you. And then I'd go up to him. And I'd just be like, you motherfucker. And I'd punch him. And he would die. And it would be the... Sorry for just turning into Arnold for the... It was too fun to pass up the opportunity of just goofing around here. So, like, what am I doing now? I'm doing Nightmare until I get the sword. Comedy-enhancing cigarettes. Aura 2000. I'm the Aura 2000. I've come back from Diablo 3 into helping you in Diablo 2 now. We have changed. This is the sequel. Okay, so we'll do Nightmare Cows, because I think that's probably going to be a challenge enough for the character at the moment. If I'm kind of being able to do Act 1 in Hell, then I'm kinda probably pretty fucked. So, if we're doing the cows, what's going on here? Concern. Diablo 2 Judgment Day. In the future, they cannot hear you. Level up. We don't have a good marketing program for this movie. How did you even get me in here? I don't even understand. You've got a pretty good... Wait, I don't even know what that was meant to be. An issue occurred while communicating with the game servers. Please check that you're connected to the internet and try again. So, folks, are we connected to the internet right now? Thank you, Blizzard. Motherfuckers. Arnold goes back in time to save you. He's going to save Tyrael. Tyrael, no. I can't let you rip your wings off. I will help you. You may be justice, and you may be wisdom. But I am Arnold. Move out of the way. I'll defeat Diablo by myself. This is Diablo Arnold 3. Right. That's the whole plot. That's it. That's the whole plot of that one. And then it just leads into Diablo 3 gameplay. Right? And alright. Because the trailer's got to get shorter. Right? You all know the gist of it. The trailer's got to get shorter. Alright, let's build up an army here. Let's find Tristram. Oh, Tristram. I guess I'm gonna have to set this to amplify damage to, because I don't have an F4 if I have my wand off. But I am really like having this magic find build. So I hope that, right, is Nightmare Cows is going to give drops that I would get at the end of Nightmare, right? Like, it's going to give good drops for Nightmare, not, like, good drops for normal, so to speak. So if I do Nightmare Cows with high magic find, and if I... Fuck was that? And if I do it with high magic find, and if I'm able to kill the Cow King, in theory, I should have access to drops of including higher level sets, which are probably not the best thing in the game, but possibly not the worst thing in the game. Alright, so we got... What do we got now? We got some summons. Let's go, my army. So now those guys can just kind of distract whatever's around me. What do we got there? Poison Shrine. Here we go. Alright, go take down Rakanishu. You know, despite using it all the time, I still don't have Revive set to a hotkey, because I'm not sure what I would want to get rid of. How many hotkeys can you have? Is it just up to F8? Can I do F9 as one? Can F9 be one? No. That's kind of disappointing. They add all these like quality of life things, but they can't let you have more hotkeys. What's going on? Alright, what do we got here? Let's get... There we go. Now, I don't still have the staff of... Okay, I do. Can I just, like, put that away? That thing's becoming a hindrance. I don't feel like I'm probably not going to be doing that quest anytime really immediately soon. So I'll just leave it. Just take it out of the box. It's getting in the way.
Hello.
It's no good. Okay, what do we got here now? Some potions. And a book. Let's put that in there. Just top up on everything. As is tradition, we will place the cow level next to the cow. It's just good taste. Alright, let's do it. Now let's revive them as cows. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Husk sword. Bugging out? What's going on there?
It's locked.
Now it's like I'm playing fucking Nazi zombies. Alright, let's keep the windows. We gotta keep the windows closed. Alright. This is a nice little defensive bunker I got here. I like this. Get some more of that on there. There we go. Very nice. Now let's get some of these. Lightning Fury's on. I don't think I've really gotten far with this on before, so I'd have to I'd have to learn how that kind of works. Oh, I'll give it the dignity of looking at it. What is it? It is giving resistance, and it is giving decripify. So I will call this okay.
It's locked.
Everything gets zapped quickly. Yeah. I'm sure there's a lot of things. I was really surprised even just by that Fire Paladin build. That just something so simple could just be done, and of course it's going to be limited. It's going to be good until what? If equipped properly, it could be good until like halfway up through Nightmare, or maybe up until the start of Hell, and then that's when it runs into a bunch of fire immunity and gets its ass kicked. And oh, Hell Rune. Let's go find the Cow King. So yeah, when I was doing some cows earlier, I think, on this character, I was concerned that somebody was doing cows in the game I made. And then I learned recently that in Resurrected, killing the Cow King doesn't remove your ability to make cow games, kind of like it did before. So, crisis averted. I can go and take out the Cow King as many times as I want. Yay, right? Victory for the good guys. Kind of set up this defense just to kind of keep them locked in. 245. Oh yeah, you're in the UK, right? All right. Thanks for the GG and the GL. Didn't want to let that one slide by. And have a good night. So let's get some more summons up. The quest for the Soj continues. I will find the ring. What's this? Yeah, get to the chapel. Okay, so everything inside this castle here, this cow castle, is probably going to get triggered off by that. They're all coming this way now. Pretty much can guarantee that. Cow King? Is he in there? Okay, I saw some lightning, that's it. Right, there he is. There's no golem. The Cow King dropped cow crap. That was undesirable. Listen. Okay. Let's turn walk back on.
I can't carry it.
Alright, let's get the army reinforced and replenished and moving on out. So if the Cow King dropped crap, am I gonna get anything else from the rest of this run? Once again, what am I at? What am I cooking with? 375, and it's gonna go up when I level up. Pretty easy to handle so far. We are going to see item drops on this run, right?
I need a key.
Yeah, this just didn't seem very good. Should I be going somewhere else? Mephisto? Andariel? Come on, Andariel. Past these. Another 5 decks. Wow. Is it going to be this way? Like it's not going to be this way. Why am I still going this way then? Because it's going to be this way. It's not, but it is.
Impossible.
Let's go, Battle Branch. that's the golem's name until he dies. His name's Battle Branch. Let's go. Arcane Sanctuary. The problem with that is that Arcane Sanctuary just fucking sucks. For my build.
I need a key.
Wow, that took fucking forever. Golden Champion of Spectral Head. As usual. Having the map up on the screen is a little bit... It's a little bit, sometimes. You can always go... Oh wait, no, not don't alt tab. Just tab. That's always an experience. When you alt-tab and you don't mean to. Scrambling back. No, 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 game. Don't just hit me with bail. Okay, we're there. Alright. Let's get Andariel. Start reviving them before they can. That doesn't seem good. What was that? Is it just me, or were those, like, not even magicals? What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Alright, let me just take the bait here. What happens if I go to Arcane Sanctuary? What does it say? Level 71. Let's see if Mephisto will pay up. I'm gonna have to be very careful. Let's just lure out any dolls and stuff like that. Yeah, if I can lure out the enemies. Here's the game, like, really running really sluggish here. This is too much shit for the game to handle. Walked into a kind of tight spot there. Maybe I need to be in a game with other players on Nightmare. On Hell. Does that say slop? I'm gonna be like running alongside this Amazon, like, I'm helping. Am I even gonna be getting experience? I am getting a bit of experience for this, so that's at least nice. What are we missing? Plus the circle. Circle.
Seekers.
I don't know what's going on with the game there. That's garbage. Who did I fight? Very onion. Oh yeah, revives. I keep forgetting to use these. Did he heal, or am I selecting another one now? take a while, isn't it? Wow. Go. Set up a little stronghold. Take the door. Let the rest figure itself out. But I do want to work on getting the runes, though. That's going to be important. Alright. Let's get to Mephisto. Come on. There we go. Take away the reserves of their soldiers and have them in mind. Another maid. Another revive. Do some corpse explosion ready. guess immune to fire and corpse explosion might not really work well together. Taking on these guys takes so fucking long. They're reviving and I'm reviving. And that was just 2 regular ones, for fuck's sake. Throw some bones all over here. Oh, mages. What the fuck? Soldiers. The hunt is going. Oh no, I'm getting out of here. Fuck that. That could have been short-lived. So right now, Muad'Dib, I have
Greetings.
my full magic find set on this mercenary, on my Necromancer. And I'm kind of going down the what can I reasonably do right, what can I reasonably do that I'm going to be able to find something, to get some results, you know. to do something. Am I in hell? Yes, this character is in hell. At 75. So I am able to... I can play on any difficulty that I want, although we'll have diminishing results on hell. That was on hell, I'm pretty sure. That difficulty was on hell just a moment ago. Hits Act 1. Highest level drops. Let's take a moment to consider what it is we're doing, and how this character's also only up to Act 2. Outer Cloister.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
That's it, it's in the Tomo Highlands or whatever. Got it. Well, I'm not going anywhere without my entourage here. That's for certain. Step 1, get an entourage. Step 2, go outside into the wilderness where the birds chirp. Muad'Dib, I'll show off what I'm using in a second here. Once we get a little bit of soldier action here. Come on, Muad'Dib, I need soldiers. I need soldiers. It's really important. Come on. Alright, well, 13, 15, including the mercenary and the fire golem. 15, that's like a little kind of company or something, right? It's a small company. Alright. Company halt. Alright. Or open the door too. Sure, why not? Let's lure some monsters this way and see what happens. Alright, so here is what I got. I'm holding this Blade of Alibaba that somebody gave me, which I put 2 gems and jewels in it to give it more magic find. Which it gives magic find based on level, and then plus an additional 12 that I put into it. So that's pretty good, right? 3 perfect topaz here, 1 here. The Angelic's giving 50 each. Gold Rat. And Saigon boots. Making a total. Ready for the grand? Are you ready for the grand total here? Are you ready for the grand total here, Muad'Dib? The grand total currently of 375. So we'll see. If I find anything cool, if I find anything useful, and if I can stay alive. Because my... Wait, what happened? Why are my resistances so low? Oh, because I'm on hell. Okay, I'm gonna have to stay away from everything. Didn't find anything in the game there? Alright, we'll check this out. We're on our way. We're on our way. We'll get to the bottom of this bullshit. We'll figure this out. With even less magic fine. I figured sometimes, you know, there's no kind of kill like overkill. Sometimes you need to send in Sergeant Overkill, right? What's this? Sure, why not? Refill me. Why does the game keep skipping out like that? That's kind of concerning. It was the pit, you said? Hold on. Once it's like a safe moment, I'm just gonna change a couple things. Great for runes too. All right. Well, if I can cut it, this is where we're going. Am I getting experience right now? Yes, I am. What would this be? Wow. Wow, amazing. Amazing. Okay. What am I doing? Do I have potions and everything? I don't want to go into this shit unprepared.
Good day.
No, I'll sell it. And then I don't really need, I don't think I'll need 2 of those for the moment. And then I'll just go dump these into the box for gems and runes. Jewels and runes. And there we go. I could use the Hell Rune to also like reset one of those armors to take the magic find off of it and to make it more of a health set. With that unique item, that unique armor, was health per level. I think it's this one. Health per level, and it's got 2 sockets, so I could remove those topazes and put, I could put, rubies in them, give more health. That might be an approach to go to. It's kind of a... Alright, let's see if we can do this. Alright. Let's see what we get. So I'm told, due to the pit. I'm getting the inside scoop here. Let's see. The pit. Very specific reference. Here it is. Let's crawl our way through this dungeon. Let's see what we find. We've got goblins. We've got drinking water. It's delicious. One of the best farming in the game. Especially in early hell? Okay. Well, we'll give this a shot. I mean, this is also as far as I've gotten in Diablo 2, so... I suppose any kind of tip and trick that would help. Oh shit, get away from that. You know, I always laugh about, like, light distance. But sometimes the light distance is nice, because then you can actually see the monsters right in front of your face. Which, you know, can be useful when you know there's a monster right there, versus when you don't. Basis for RuneWorks. So this place just sounds like the super place. It has everything. It's got it all on UHF. Light gauntlets. What is this going to be? Is that Saigons? Arctics? Arctics is a nice low-level set. You can, I feel like if you put Arctics, if you don't get any skills, you just get enough stats to be able to put on the bow and stuff, right? Get some arrows. You can't decide what you're going to actually make your character. Give them an Arctic bow. It'll probably do just about as much damage as like a low-level skill would. And you're just using some arrows. So it'll probably coast you until you kind of go, I'll do this. Or I've built up enough of these points. It's... You have the can't be frozen, a bunch of resistances, good powerful ranged attack, good attack rating because of the bonuses. You know, it just kind of Todd Howard's. Get out of there, get out of there. No escape for you guys. How long does this last anyway? 24 seconds. Unique archers? Okay, thanks for the heads up. Don't want to lose Azrael. It's kind of a key component there. Windows keyed up a different window there for a second. I had all this stuff. Everything was not Diablo 2 for a moment, and I had to struggle through it. Yeah, I lived a hard life. I once tabbed out of Diablo 2 when I was doing some hardcore. Alright, done. There we go. The spider catches the fly. Got you motherfucker. The golem out of the way, but he's still doing his effect. It's a smiley face. Well, I found level 2. I assume I'm going to want to do level 2. How much of level 1 is left? Probably a decent amount. Clear up level 1 before doing level 2. To make sure that absolutely nothing is missed. A super chest. More goblins is good, because I'm about to level up, so... Go up the stairs. I'll be safest up the stairs right there. Behind everything. Oh, wait. There. Now it's just like fishing. Just sit here and wait. Oh, everything went quiet. I think I got a bite. Let's see what we got. I do not have a teleport staff, no. I'll just be a superstar and I'll just make myself an enigma. I don't even I'm sure it's possible, but it'll take a lot of time and work. I'll just make myself an enigma armor. What? Is the connection to the stream okay? I'm not, like, chopping in and out on the stream or anything, am I? And it would be like charges, right?
Hello.
Alright, it's weird that the game did that then. So, just shy of a level there. That's kind of bullshit. Alright, so where was I? Here, right?
This place has the stench of demons about it.
teleportation. I'm gonna have to watch out for this. Thanks, fallen shaman guy, for giving me your soldiers. And yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean with like the teleport staff, and you can kind of recall everybody. What's up? Gotta go fast. Do you use resurrection? Whoa. Hold on. I can't lose focus here. Something up. I don't know what's over there, but I don't like it. Mages. Aura enchanted, alright. So I'm gonna want to get some stats here. I think I've got enough of everything, but I'm still just gonna... I can always respec. Give him the cartoon club whack. That's what you gotta do. But I'm still gonna go with vitality, because I can always respec. As for this... yeah, revives. Just gonna go for raw numbers. Because I can supplement things after, and then having that extra... wait, whoops. Why do I... that's not meant to be F2. What? Okay, what is going on here? Thanks for the good luck. That could have been the good luck chest. Wonder if I'm gonna need to upgrade the, like, get a better pole arm for the mercenary. One with higher damage, and then try to roll for a high meditation score sort of thing. But so that is his damage keeping up with everything? He's doing 600 to 1,000. How much does the skeleton do? Damage 133% of what? Oh, 151 to 153. What's the magic find now? $376. So it went up by 1. Okay, one thing. I'm gonna turn Streamlabs to performance mode. And I'm going to pause my desktop. Hopefully that makes the game have less problems. This is kind of brutal. See if we can find this place again. That was quick. Silence all the archers. Here they come. The mage skeletons are weaker? Yeah, probably. I just think it's cool. I just think it's cool. I can live with it. Bug in the plug, they tried to fix it, but it didn't work. That's weird. But at this point, if I'm going through hell, I think the best thing that I would want, like more than I would want to get the Sojas, is I'd want to get the rune words for the different auras I want. I think Bramble would be a '1 pick. Because with Bramble, with all the skeletons having thorns, that'll just be huge. Then get, I think it was going to be like Holy Fire and Holy Shock or something like that. Enter into a grind. I'm prepared for it. This is a bit of a struggle here. 7 or 8, yeah. I mean, I could go into a lobby and join someone's game. But then I think the issue here would be that my skeletons probably aren't going to deal with the monsters quick enough. Why did the map make a swastika here? Did it really need to do that? Right in front of my skeleton army? I think that's good for this. I think that's pretty well everything here. Let's check if I go this way. Over here, am I going to do anything? Holy shit. Welcome to the sauna, motherfuckers. Wouldn't Mage Fist level up the Fire Golem as well? Corpse explosion will help. Fast beating mana. fucking battle. Am I using corpse explosion? That's a good point. Alright, Muad'Dib. This is the moment of truth right here. Because I cleared out this whole fucking dungeon.
I need a key. It's locked.
Alright. Where do I get a key from? Is it a Kara or is it going to be Charcy?
Yes?
I don't know if it's just me or if Hell just has the worst drops. This is terrible. This does not seem to be yielding nice results. Many runs needed anywhere, that's fair. Which makes me think what I really want to be doing. Because this will have not just good chances, but also a guarantee. Effectively. An almost, practically, kind of, sort of a guarantee. There we go. Tower. fit there. Fuck, I can barely read what that says. What the fuck? Revive. I feel like I'm still waiting for a single kind of item that I'd want to drop. Can I get something, please, game? level 1, fuck's sake.
I can't carry anymore.
Riveting, action-packed gameplay. Back up, get them to come in here so they can get them more of the army. Arcanes. The first drop that I get here in these fucking arcanes. When you know that the RNG doesn't like you. I'm just gonna take it. Get him, mercenary man. Poke him with your stick. Come on, do it. Poke him. Well, let's go for the Countess. Not the craziest stuff, but it's getting up there. We're almost going for 4 hours now. Wow. Did I have a different weapon on that whole time? Well, that's bad.
Good evening.
Nothing there. Oh. This one's gonna be a climb. It's gonna have to be a climb. Let's see, we're going into 4 hours. And I feel like I'm passing out here. I'm falling asleep. So, let's go back here. Let's go back to here. Let's go look at here. Alright. Well, I'm passing out, so we'll be back again probably tomorrow. We'll see what time, probably after... No, probably the normal time. Maybe I'll switch it up. Maybe play as a different character. Get a fresh head at it. And see if there's going to be another character that can do some of the tasks easier than some others. You know, synergize the characters to work at improving all the characters, right? It's a real big scheme. So, let's see, we got a shout out for the channel members. Look at the Summon Battle build guide. I can give it a look. Let's see, who do we got? What channel members do we got in tonight? Was Curry in tonight? I didn't see him. We got Gotta Go Fast. Gotta Go Fast. Shout out to the. And then, of course, the champions of champions, the people who support the channel the most, that help me do what I want to be able to do, which is this. And I just, you know, want to show off that I think that's cool. The little credits part. Doesn't it feel nice to be at least appreciated? Come on. This is the world we live in. So, I'm still me and you're still you. And Nitro is always late. And this is the outro.